Have you heard the new buzzword for the hormone to lose weight? If GLP-1 and semaglutide have hit your radar, then you need to know all the facts before you dive into this fad. In today's episode, I'm going to walk you through what GLP-1 is and what it can do for your weight loss goals. I'll also dive into the hidden benefits that no one else is talking about. Welcome to part one of my special GLP-1 series. My name is Crystal Sale. I am a chiropractor and I love to geek out on all things holistic health and anti-aging. So if you're new here, get subscribed so you stay in the know on all of my new episodes. Now let's dive in. There is a massive health crisis happening in America, and it's only projected to get worse in the next few years. This deadly epidemic is responsible for at least 2.8 million deaths per year worldwide. What am I talking about? You guessed it, obesity. The statistics are staggering. 74% of Americans and 50% of children are overweight or obese. 50% of the population has either prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. And for the first time in history, parents are expected to outlive their children, with 33% of young adults and teens already in a pre-diabetic state. So it's no wonder that weight loss is a $90 billion industry in 2024, with people looking for easy weight loss solutions. But before you jump all into this latest semaglutide trend, let me give you the skinny on GLP-1 weight loss. Before we get into the juice, let's look at the full body picture. When you eat, your body produces a hormone called insulin, which pulls sugar out of your blood and sends it into your cells in order to give them energy to function. Insulin helps to manage your blood sugar levels by lowering your blood glucose. Alternatively, the hormone glucagon pulls out the sugar that's been stored in your liver and muscles and releases it into the blood during prolonged fasting, exercise, and with protein-rich meals. It helps to prevent your blood sugar from dropping too low. Obesity, especially when there is too much fat around the abdomen and around the organs, is the number one cause of insulin resistance, leading to metabolic disorders such as diabetes. An astounding 1 in 3 American adults have metabolic syndrome, which is when an individual has 3 or more symptoms of high blood pressure, high blood sugar, high triglycerides, low HDL or good cholesterol, and an extended waistline. Metabolic syndrome increases your risk of cardiovascular disease and stroke, 2 of the top causes of death in America today. Now, as Americans, we are used to having a constant supply of food at our fingertips. Most of us don't go 3 hours without reaching for a snack, but it takes 8 to 12 hours for our body to switch over into that fat burning system. So we are never getting even close to that. When cells start to fill up with sugar, they shut down their insulin receptors to stop accepting any more glucose. This is a normal process that reverses as the glucose is used for energy. But when insulin is constantly being triggered by continual food consumption and high blood glucose, eventually the cells stop responding to it. This is insulin resistance. The problem now is that because the cell no longer responds to insulin, neither glucose nor other nutrients can get into that cell, and it eventually dies. So what is GLP-1 and what does it have to do with all of that? Glucagon, like peptide 1 or GLP-1, is a hormone that is produced mainly in the gut in response to food ingestion. It also has a number of functions in the brain, kidneys, and heart. Its primary function, though, is to stimulate insulin secretion in the pancreas and consequently lower blood glucose levels. It also slows emptying of the stomach and reduces food intake by increasing the feeling of being full and reducing those food cravings. It works as a neurotransmitter to shut down that food chatter in your brain. So this is like if you wake up in the morning and you start thinking about what food you're going to have to eat throughout the day, or you know you have snacks in your pantry, so you need to go grab one. GLP-1 turns that noise off, so you are not having those cravings throughout the day. GLP-1 is also responsible for slowing down your stomach activity. This helps you to not overeat, but it also slows down the emptying of the stomach into the duodenum, which is the junction between the lower stomach and the intestine, the upper small intestine. This is important because the duodenum has multiple hormone receptors that help to determine if certain nutrients need to be pulled from that food or not. Because GLP-1 helps slow down that movement, you get better nutrient absorption and better control of your blood sugar levels. This is why increased GLP-1 production plays such a significant role in weight loss. You are not eating as much, and so the fat burning system is finally able to kick on and you start shedding the pounds. So with all of that said, if you could increase your body's own production of GLP-1 naturally, would you want to do it? I've only just hit on a sliver of the benefits of GLP-1. So if you want to lose weight and already see the value in activating your own production of GLP-1, you need to get on my wait list for the only dietary supplement proven to activate it at the molecular level. This brand new weight loss system is launching in October. It was developed by a company that with a 20-year proven track record in cellular activation. They've been biohacking the body long before the term was even coined, and they were featured in Newsweek as one of the top innovators in the life sciences. So if you want to be the first to know when this incredible GLP-1 activator is released, jump on my wait list at crystalasale.com/slim or click the link in the show notes below. When you get on my wait list, I'll also keep you updated on all the details as they leak, including all the before and after photos. Plus, I will let you know how to get your hands on some cool bonuses from me. And as always, there is never any obligation to purchase anything. So don't live without FOMO, just get on the list. All right, so now if weight loss wasn't enough of a reason to jump on GLP-1 activation, let's talk about its role as an anti-inflammatory and its antioxidative properties. Whoa, what does all that mean? Let's just take a step back for a second. As the body goes about its business, performing all the operations that keep you alive and healthy, free radicals start to build up. These free radicals are kind of like waste material after the manufacturing process. When we're young, the body is pretty good at cleaning them up. But as we age, the pile gets bigger and bigger and gets a little more unmanageable. The buildup of free radicals is what we call oxidative stress. Think of this like the rusting of metal or the browning of an apple. Those loose free radicals are causing all kinds of damage as they float around the cells. Oxidative stress is the #1 cause of aging and inflammation. The body makes its own antioxidants, but the process just isn't as effective over time. This is why we start having more aches and pains. We don't recover as quickly from physical activity or even a rough night's sleep. So increased oxidative stress has been shown to play a huge role in the development and progression of diabetes and diabetes-related complications. In other words, inflammation leads to insulin resistance, which in turn leads to weight gain. And if this problem persists, it can result in diabetes. So you can see it becomes pretty important to reduce our oxidative stress levels. So what does this have to do with GLP-1? Well, studies have shown that increased GLP-1 production significantly reduces oxidative stress. It signals the genetic pathway to turn on our body's own antioxidants. Antioxidants are free radical killers. So I'm sure you've heard of taking more antioxidants, things like blueberries and tomatoes. But our body's antioxidants, the ones that we produce ourselves, are 1,000,000 times more potent than those that come from food. So this is a big deal. And I thought that was exciting enough, but then I kept reading. Since GLP-1 is able to cross the blood-brain barrier, it enhances neurogenesis, reduces apoptosis, and protects neuronal function. Okay, that was for the biology nerds out there, okay? Let's break that down. The GLP-1 hormone promotes the formation of new neurons in the brain, which is important for learning and memory. It has also been shown to reverse memory dysfunction and reduce neuromotor impairment. It has neuroprotective qualities as well. So it helps to protect against a natural phenomenon called apoptosis. This is basically programmed cell death when a cell becomes so damaged that it is beyond repair. Well, GLP-1 helps protect neurons from damage in the first place, reducing the number of cells that need to be destroyed. It does this by protecting against oxidative stress and inflammation in the brain, as well as the rest of the body. And in fact, many researchers believe that this could be a beneficial treatment for neurodegenerative disorders. Of course, more testing is needed in order to know anything for certain. Am I the only one that finds that crazy exciting? So, okay, we talked about GLP-1 and its role in weight loss, as well as other areas of the body. It truly is exciting stuff. So let me know in the comments, did any of that get you pumped up for GLP-1? If you are as excited as I am to learn about what GLP-1 can do for you, then you absolutely are going to want to know how you can activate your own body's GLP-1 production with the help of an all-natural dietary supplement. No shots or prescriptions required. If you want to know all the details and when it launches, then jump on my wait list and I will give you the skinny on all things GLP-1. You can join by going to crystalasale.com/slim or click the link in the show notes below. All right, my friend, if you found value, let me know in the comments section below. Let me know what you loved most. Give it a thumbs up. If you know anyone else that would find value in this episode, please share this with them and make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.